who'd obviously been walking down the far side of the Mall, and he walked all the way across the road, and he looked in through the window, and he went...
Well, my son did ask me that at Babington one year. He was, there were really quite a lot of photographers sort of opposite him.
The UK is reeling from reports that Princess Anne and Princess Charlotte dropped shocking royal news straight onto Meghan's lap, and she wasn't prepared. Was this a power play or a royal betrayal? Alleged sources say it's bigger than we thought. Keep watching and hit that subscribe button for updates. It was meant to be a quiet royal gathering at Sandringham, nothing out of the ordinary. The kind where everyone wears smiles, keeps conversation light, and enjoys the comfort of tradition. King Charles III was there. So were Queen Camilla, Prince William, and Princess Catherine. Even Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had reportedly joined in. But beneath the calm exterior, something significant was about to unfold. Princess Anne, known for her firm and straightforward manner, requested everyone's attention. Her tone didn't suggest small talk or ceremonial greetings. It hinted at something more. Everyone in the room, from the future king to the newest royal children, turned their focus to her. With calm authority, Anne began to speak. She reflected on her role as Princess Royal, a title she has held since 1987. It's a position steeped in history, service, and responsibility. And then, in a moment no one saw coming, she revealed it was time to begin preparing the next Princess Royal. But it wasn't Lady Louise Windsor, and it wasn't Meghan's daughter, Lilibet. It was Princess Charlotte. Meghan, according to alleged reports, was visibly shaken.
It always has been one of the remarkable features that international competition for so long has.
Whispers say she wiped away tears as Harry sat quietly beside her. The weight of that announcement was heavy, and its meaning even heavier. Why Charlotte? Why now? And what did it mean for the rest of the family? To understand the depth of Anne's decision, you have to understand what the title of Princess Royal really stands for. It isn't just ceremonial. It's one of the most exclusive honors in the monarchy's long history. First created in 1642 by King Charles I, it was inspired by the French title Madame Royale, given to the king's eldest daughter. But in Britain, the title was never automatic. It had to be personally granted by the monarch, and only to a daughter who truly earned it. In almost 400 years, only 7 women have held it. That makes it rarer than most royal honors, and once it's given, it stays for life. It's not passed down like an inheritance, it's more like a lifetime appointment based on service, not status. Anne has embodied that role with strength and grace for decades. Her record of royal duties is unmatched, her commitment unquestionable. So when she announced she was preparing Charlotte to take it on one day, it meant more than a title shift.
Which I think always fitted in that time of the year. There was a real relaxation.
It meant a shift in vision, a signal that the crown was planning for a future that balanced tradition with practicality. Still, for Meghan, the news was difficult. Her daughter wasn't just overlooked, she wasn't even mentioned. And that silence, to some, spoke volumes. Anne's decision wasn't made lightly. In Charlotte, she saw something different. Despite her young age, Charlotte has consistently shown composure, confidence, and a quiet sense of awareness during public appearances. At Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, she reportedly explained the symbolism of the crown to her brother George. That small moment left a strong impression on Anne. Charlotte, unlike other royal children, is also in direct succession to the throne. She's growing up at the center of royal life, surrounded by daily reminders of duty and tradition. That proximity, Anne reportedly said, was critical. The title couldn't go to someone living far from the monarchy's core, no matter how special they were. When Meghan asked why Lilibet wasn't considered, Anne, always known for her candor, replied that the decision wasn't about emotion, it was about realism. The Princess Royal must be someone close to the crown, both physically and symbolically. Charlotte fits that vision, and Anne believes she's capable of carrying the title with the dignity it demands. But the announcement also brought questions about others, like Lady Louise Windsor. She's the daughter of Prince Edward and has grown up largely outside the public spotlight. Still, she's beloved by many for her quiet elegance and resemblance to her late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. Her dedication to tradition is clear, especially when she honored Prince Philip by driving his carriage at the Windsor Horse Show. Yet, she too was passed over. Despite her grace and closeness to the crown, Anne chose not to mention her in this conversation. Some see it as a missed opportunity. Others believe it was simply a matter of long-term planning. And then there's Lilibet Diana. Her name alone carries weight, honoring Queen Elizabeth's childhood nickname and her grandmother, Princess Diana. Her legacy is undeniable, but her place within the monarchy remains unclear. She's being raised thousands of miles away from royal duties, in a household that has stepped away from official responsibilities. responsibilities. While Harry and Meghan have expressed their desire to maintain a connection to royal heritage, their choices have distanced their children from the traditions that shape roles like the Princess Royal. Anne's focus was clear. The title must serve the crown, not the other way around. For her, Charlotte represented a blend of tradition and the future, a young royal growing up within the system, yet already showing signs of leadership. Behind the scenes, Anne has taken Charlotte under her wing. Sources say the mentorship isn't just formal, it's personal. Anne is guiding her in the quiet art of royal life, how to carry conversations with purpose, how to navigate formal events with grace, and how to maintain presence without overwhelming attention. Charlotte, in turn, is showing signs that she's not just absorbing it, she's thriving in it. During a recent planning session for a family charity initiative, Charlotte reportedly suggested including a storytelling corner for children. It was a small idea, but it revealed creativity, empathy, and initiative, all qualities Anne deeply values. William and Catherine have worked hard to keep Charlotte grounded. Her life isn't all formality. She bakes, gardens, and helps with community projects. These aren't just hobbies, they're lessons in responsibility and connection. For Anne, this upbringing is exactly what the future Princess Royal needs. Charlotte is being raised with one foot in tradition and the other in reality, and Anne believes that's what will set her apart. To fully grasp why Anne's decision matters, you have to look at her own story. Born in 1950 as Queen Elizabeth II's only daughter, Anne grew up during a time when the world and the monarchy was changing fast. While others leaned into glamour, Anne chose a different path. She became a professional-level equestrian, competing for Great Britain in international events. She didn't just show up, she worked for it. That spirit followed her into royal duties. From the moment she stepped into public life, she approached her role with discipline and a sense of purpose. When she was officially named Princess Royal in 1987, it wasn't a gesture. It was a recognition of years of commitment, and even today, she continues to set the bar. In 2022 alone, she completed over 200 engagements, more than any other senior royal. Anne is respected not because of her title, but because of how she's used it. She believes in service over spectacle, and in Charlotte, she sees a chance to pass that legacy on. Still, not everyone is celebrating the decision. Inside the family, the emotional divide continues to grow. Since Harry and Meghan stepped back from royal life in 2020, every shift has felt like a statement. Meghan's reaction to the Princess Royal announcement was reportedly emotional. Some say it symbolized something more than a title. It highlighted how far her family now stands from the inner circle. While Harry and Meghan are focused on building a new life, the monarchy is quietly defining its future without them. King Charles's streamlined royal vision includes fewer titles and tighter roles. In that structure, Charlotte fits. Lilibet, for now, does not. It's a painful reality. One side wants space and freedom, the other needs structure and consistency. And between them are children growing up with two very different versions of what legacy means. With each move, the divide seems to grow. Can it be healed? Or is this the new normal? Two separate branches of the same royal tree, growing in different directions. Princess Anne's decision wasn't just about tradition. It was about shaping the future of the monarchy in a time when the institution must evolve or risk losing relevance. Her choice to prepare Princess Charlotte for the title of Princess Royal signals a bold shift, one that leans on duty, service, and inner strength over symbolism or public image. For Meghan and Harry, the message was clear. The royal path they once walked is no longer theirs. While they continue to build a life of their own, far from palace walls, their place in royal history seems to be growing more distant. Charlotte, on the other hand, is stepping quietly but surely into a space once held by legends. She's young, she has time, but with Anne's mentorship and her parents' thoughtful guidance, she may become something rare. A royal who blends tradition with heart, formality with warmth, and title with purpose. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading them all. And if you're ready for more unexpected royal twists, click the next video on your screen. You won't believe what's coming next.